So here's the situation. We want to get data from more than one table with a single query.
This video is brought to you by OppiePie's Academy.
From table article, we want to get the article's title, date, topic, short description and keywords, as well as the author ID. But the author ID by itself isn't very meaningful. Here the author ID is 1. We'd probably want to get the actual first name and last name of the author, maybe even the email address and phone, because that's much more valuable information. So we're going to have to do a join to join the author table and get the information, and what connects them is the author ID. So let's go ahead and create a SQL query here. And let's try and make this a little bigger. So we're going to use select star from, and we want everything from table article, but we want to join table author, and we're going to join them where table article dot author ID equals table author dot author ID. So we're essentially telling it that this field is equivalent. So where the author IDs are the same, join the tables. Let's click go, and we got back here article 1, getting started with databases, author ID 1, we're good so far. And now let's move to the right. There's our short description, our keywords, and there is first name, last name, email address, and phone number of the author. So we've joined the two tables via author ID. Now let's say we wanted to see which articles an author had written. Let's go ahead and just put in a new article here just to have some more data. So let's say article title, this is CSS. Article date, I don't know. Let's put November 2nd. Topic CSS, web design, and short description. Author ID is 1 again. Short description, learn CSS and learn how to really design for the web. Keywords, I'll leave null. Oops, I forgot to denullify that. Let's try that again. Learn CSS and learn how to really design for the web. Okay, and we'll leave keywords as null. And there we've inserted the data. If we look at table article again, we've got these two articles, both by author ID 1. So let's go ahead and create a new SQL joining table author to table article. So select star from table article, join once again table author where table article dot author ID equals table author dot author ID. All right, so let's see what we get here. So that's showing now that both those articles are written by Mark Lassoff. So we've got both those. But now if we had other articles in here, we're not limiting this particular query to only the author ID of 1. It just happens to be showing those because those are the only ones in the database at the moment. So in order to create this limitation, we've got to write an even more complex SQL query. So this time, we're going to select all fields from both of our tables. So from table article and table author. So that simply selects all the fields from both. What we get from that is kind of a mess. We get all the fields from both of the tables. That's not very realistic or accurate. So what we want to do now is create the limitation. So we're going to use our where clause, and we're going to use table author.author ID, and we're going to make that equal to table author ID. So now we have the author ID and author ID equivalent to each other. So we're going to make sure we've joined the two tables, but we're also going to say and table article dot author ID equals 1. So this will only return the records where the author ID equals 1. So there we have the two records. So if we asked for another author ID, for example 2, and then we run this query, we're going to get an empty set back because there are no records that meet this criteria. There's nothing where the table author ID is equal to the table article author ID and the table article author ID equals 2, because we don't have anything yet in our database where our author ID is 2. Let's try that again, and let's add something with a new author ID. So let's go ahead and insert here. Of course, that's going to be null. Our article title is going to be Learning HTML5. We'll make our date here in October. Topic HTML5. Author ID 2. And we'll take the short description and the keywords. So short description, learn HTML5 and create your own web pages. And keywords HTML5 web development. All right, so now we have another record with an author of 2. So here we're going to create this record, or we're going to obtain this record with this particular author. So let's go back to our SQL and let's write our query again. Select star from both of our tables. So table article, table author, where the author ID fields are equivalent. So table article dot author ID equals table author dot author ID, and the final criteria is that table article dot author ID equals 2. So now we'll get that single record back where the author ID is 2, Bill Smith. So there you see how we can take data from two separate tables at the same time.